This is the abandoned village of Qameshlu in Qazvin Province, Buin Zahara County. The houses here are entirely made of mud brick and thatch, with no other materials such as sand, cement, or iron used in their construction. They date back to at least 100 years ago. That hole you're looking at ain't no well. It's a shaft meant to ventilate an underground cellar where the villagers keep their livestock. Pretty neat, huh? If you're into exploring the village and its nature, checking out those old historic houses, stick with me till the end of this video. Let's go together and explore this beautiful abandoned village and see the houses that are almost demolished. A simple rural life amidst mountains and plains in an almost desert area. It's really fascinating how people used to live here in the past without any amenities. Oh, you don't know how amazing this village is at night. In the middle of the desert, the sky full of stars twinkling at you. It's really breathtaking. Sleeping under this sky in this village, I've experienced it, but unfortunately I didn't capture it on video. It's worth mentioning that this village is the ancestral village of my father and ancestors. When I'm here, I feel really good, even though I wasn't around when life was happening in this village. It's a feeling that's hard to describe. It's like a wave of patriotism hitting me, and I love spending hours here, imagining the old life of my ancestors and enjoying it with them. Of course, my father was with me on this trip. He spent a few years of his childhood here in the past, and when he comes here, he feels nostalgic and memories of his relatives, his parents who are no longer alive, come flooding back and tears well up in his eyes. Well, I got a bit emotional and romantic about the atmosphere. Now let's talk a bit about the buildings and architecture here, the nature here, and how people used to live. You see how beautifully they built these houses with their own hands, with a lot of love and care to raise their children and enjoy life together. They had a simple life far from any technology, noise, pollution, and also far from flashy and competitive lifestyles. The villagers were really simple folks. Of course, we also have a new village nearby called Hajib. When electricity was installed in Hajib, the people of this abandoned village migrated there, leaving this place deserted. Because when they lived here, there were no electrical facilities, no gas, no water. Of course, there's a spring and a water reservoir here, which we'll see later on. It's worth mentioning that Hajib village still doesn't have gas facilities, and they only have electricity and water. They still use oil heaters to warm their houses in winter, and you can still smell the oil heaters in the winter evenings, which is very enjoyable for me. And it reminds me of my childhood winters when we didn't have gas in garage, and we would struggle with oil heaters in the courtyard. Oh, I love my childhood, and I wish I could go back for a few moments. I'm sure you love your childhood too and have some beautiful memories of it. I'll go inside each of these houses so we can see them together. All these houses have collapsed because, as you know, no iron, concrete, or such materials were used in their construction. How did they really build the roofs of these houses? In the future, I'll publish a video of this Hajib village for you. There's also a historic caravanserai here dating back to the time of Shah Abbas, which still stands and many people visit it. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Let's go take a stroll in the fields for a bit. It's early spring and the lush green carpet of grass has covered the plains. It's really beautiful and pleasing to the eye. You see this part? It's made of stone. I think they brought these stones from the surrounding mountains. All around here are mountains, a beautiful valley nestled among them. When I was a kid, I used to roam around these mountains a lot and climb them. Once, in the middle of winter, with my dad, brother, and cousins, we walked all the way from Qameshlu Village, which is in a valley with several mountains between here and there. Oh, it was so enjoyable, a memory I'll never forget. The sound of wolves and dogs was really cool. What do you think that house over there is, with its collapsed roof? It must have been really beautiful inside. Let's go check it out together. It's quite a long way. I'm almost there. Why is it so far from all the other houses? All right, we're here. Let's go inside. Wow, this place must have been so beautiful. Let's head out now and explore some other places. Replace me with your own words. This house is also entirely made of bricks. Did you notice that the doors of this house are smaller than usual? Why do you think the doors of this house are smaller? Share your thoughts with me in the comments. The weather is awesome today, isn't it? The sun's up in the sky, the weather's clear, and you can't see any clouds. There's also a bit of a breeze picking up. Let's go check out the water reservoir I mentioned earlier. Back in the day, people in some areas used to build reservoirs to store water from springs or canals for later use. In this village, too, the villagers built a water reservoir to store water from the spring for themselves and their livestock. As you can see, even after all these years, the spring is still full of water, and water is flowing out of the outlet pipe of the water reservoir. Look how good the water is and how it brings life. Because of the water that flows constantly from the spring and the water reservoir, this place has turned green and looks like a green jewel. Let's head back towards the houses and check out the places we haven't visited yet, shall we? Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks. What do you think this is? It seems to be entirely made of stone, and unlike most houses in this village, it has a roof too. Let's go inside and check it out. The entrance door was blocked with stones, so I didn't enter. Let's just take a look from here at its cool roof and the brickwork. One thing that caught my attention is that the external shape of this building was like a rectangular cube, and its roof wasn't dome-shaped. But as we saw inside, the ceiling and arches were arched. Is there a specific reason for this? I don't know. But why is it different from the other buildings in this village, both in appearance and in the materials used for its construction? Share your thoughts in the comments. Maybe we'll find an answer for it. Our village tour is almost over, but let me show you one more interesting place before we go. Let's head out from here. Yeah, this is one of the cool parts of this village. You see these holes? Here, as you can see, there are several holes that resemble deep wells. But these aren't wells. These are actually like ventilation shafts for a structure located underground. Interesting, right? This is the entrance to the underground area. Well, now, why was this underground area built, and what was its use? I should tell you that this place was originally used for storing the villagers' livestock, and the sheep were kept here. I don't have the courage to go inside either. I'm sure it's full of wild animals in there right now. I can't imagine how villagers used to go in there. It's really scary. Our village tour has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed seeing this place and had as much fun as I did. If you liked this video, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment for us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd be happy if you subscribed and joined me. I recommend you definitely watch my video of the trip to the historic village of Warda. Click and enjoy watching.